Have you ever wanted to increase your productivity and give up smartphone addiction? Well, this video is for you. What's up, self-helpers, and welcome to Self-Help Yourself, the #1 self-help channel dedicated to becoming the best version of yourself. So if you haven't yet, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel because every week I put out new videos on psychology and how to improve yourself using it. And don't forget to hit the bell notifications icon so that these videos come straight to you. Want to understand the shocking dangers of smartphone addiction? Watch this video right here. And that'll inform you about what you already should be knowing regarding your smartphone. Regardless of whether you are addicted to your smartphone or not at present, you are going to find this video really helpful. So stay tuned. Step number 1. Perform an honest audit and measure how much time that you're spending on your smartphone throughout the entire day. Seeing how much time that you spend on your smartphone will give you some much needed perspective about how you presently share a relationship with your smartphone and will give you an opportunity to evaluate and make more informed decisions, more intentional decisions, and more mindful decisions about how you want to behave when you have your smartphone with you. The thing is, I typically check my smartphone up to 40 to 50 times every single day. And I did not know this until I installed an app called Checky. And Checky doesn't typically tell you how much time you spend on each app on your phone, but what it does tell you is how many times you unlock it. And it allows you to do a day-to-day comparison. While this doesn't tell you the gory details of what you do on your cell phone, it does tell you exactly what you want to know in the beginning, and that is how many times you actually open your phone. And this will be the first step to you gaining some much needed perspective about your own smartphone use. Step number 2. Want to sleep better? Then don't shack up with your phone and keep 2 to 3 hours of technology-free activity before you actually go to sleep. And bonus tip, keep your smartphone away in another room and set the alarm so that when you wake up, you can go to the other room and then pick it up and then turn it off. That way, you would have gained your sleep and you'll be awake right in the morning, all fresh. Step number 3, take a smartphone vacation at least 1 or 2 days in a week. Now, typically when we use our smartphones, our perception of time goes right out of the window. And when we aren't on our smartphones, well, time always seems to be running out. How do we combat this? We use our smartphone maybe 5 or 6 days in a week and don't use it at all on the last couple of days. This is going to help you feel a lot less stressed out, make you want to be more helpful and volunteer more, reduce forgetfulness, and even become more productive. And this is primarily because our need for being connected with others and being helpful is being met in a very healthy and concrete way. Step number 4. Run a smartphone timetable and time how long you need to use your smartphone. There are going to be times when we always need to use our smartphones, and there are going to be times when we don't need to use them at all. The thing is, you need to find out what those times are that you need to use it and when you don't actually need to use it. This is going to help you differentiate between when the phone is actually needed and when it's not, and it's going to help you create more ideal behaviors. Find out when you need to use it, for example at work, and when you don't need to use it, for example at meals or at social gatherings, and that's going to make you more productive and more social. Step number 5. Give purpose to your phone. Really sit down and think about what your phone is meant for and what you are using it for at present. With all the entertainment options available to us today, it's hard not to get distracted by our smartphone, which is why it is so important for us to remind ourselves about what our phone is meant for. So I use my smartphone for making notes by using Evernote, where I list out all my ideas and then I come up with the videos with it. And I also use it for setting reminders and maintaining a schedule. So these are a couple of ways that you can use your smartphone in a more creative and productive manner. If you have any extra ideas, do share it with me in the comment section below. Step number 6. Use apps to curtail and control your smartphone usage. There are a multitude of options available for this, but typically you want to find one that works best for you. I would personally recommend these to you, which include rescue time, app detox, and quality time. And one more that all the iPhone users are going to thank me for: Moment. Now, Moment is great because it allows you to set time limits, and if you cross that time limit on your phone, well, it blocks you from using it. The thing is, it's important to set time limits on our smartphones because it's going to help us come back to reality and use it what it is meant for, and at the same time become more productive when we actually use it. So use these apps and configure them to your personal needs, and you'll find yourself being more effective with your smartphone usage. Step number 7, make your smartphone dumber. That's right, turn off your notifications and turn off your Wi-Fi and mobile data when you don't actually need to be using it. It might seem hard at first, but trust me, it's going to be really helpful. The thing is, we've been conditioned to pick up our smartphone at the sight of every single notification that we get. And one of the things that makes smartphones so irresistible is the constant buzzing and pinging and flashy lights that go off every time we receive a new email or someone comments on our Instagram profile. We need to control this urge to pick up our smartphone every time we get a new thing, because it's just not healthy if we do it constantly. So while it might seem like a small step, in the long run, it's going to be a very effective thing. So turn off your Wi-Fi and your mobile data and your notifications, and you are going to beat smartphone addiction that much faster. Also, Android users, you can use Automate to help you out with this. Step number 8, delete the apps that you don't need. You know the ones that I'm talking about: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Temple Run, or even Candy Crush. I have no idea. What are the kids into these days? You guys tell me. It's really important to acknowledge the apps that are causing our smartphone addictions and preventing us from being productive with our smartphone use. So if we identify these and remove them, we can make that change that much faster. So guys, identify these apps, remove them, and get back to being productive. Step number 9. Guys, be rude. Don't reply to others' messages immediately. Wait a little bit. And even if it might seem rude to you, it's okay. Trust me, this is going to help you in the long run, because it's going to help increase your value and it's going to tell people that you are busy doing something else, apparently. So guys, it's important to acknowledge that this is going to help remove that need to constantly reply to every single message that you get. You don't always have to give an immediate response to other people's messages, and you can always wait it out. And this is going to help you reduce your anxiety associated with replying to messages over time. Step number 10, the last and most extreme step when it comes to dealing with smartphone addiction: get yourself a dumb phone. You know the ones that I'm talking about, the ones that have the game Snake on it. Just like in the old days, guys, we never had those other problems that I've been mentioning right throughout this video and in the previous video. So it's important to, get back to reality sometimes and understand that if we have a problem, we need to sometimes take extreme measures to deal with it. Smartphone addiction has a very strong correlation with gambling addiction, and going back to using an old phone is going to be an effective way of dealing with it. Not only is this going to help improve your attention span and also make you want to not upgrade to the latest and greatest, but it's also going to save you a lot of money and time. So there you have it, guys. 10 ways on how to beat smartphone addiction and increase productivity. While yes, smartphones are a boon to us, it's important to understand that it is our responsibility to use them wisely and effectively so that they can add value to our life. If you are looking for more videos like this to improve your life and become the best version of yourself, subscribe to my channel, and be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up and leave me a comment down in the section below about what you want me to talk about next. Alright guys, this is Vikram signing off, and I'll see you in the next session.